Hey y'all, this is Vanity. So I'm coming to you with my Sephora VIB Rouge haul. I did not go ham, and that is because I am frequently in Sephora buying up everything that I want already. So I did not have a lot on my list. I literally thought. I watched videos and there were only 3 things that I really wanted. So that's all I'm gonna show you in this video, 3 things, okay? But I definitely think it is worth it, okay? So I have become a palette junkie. Like, every time a palette comes out, I start watching every review I could find. Then I decide whether I want to get it or not. So I had 3 palettes on my list literally at the last minute and made my list. So let's get into what I picked up. Huda Beauty recently released 4 new palettes. They're all minis for $27 each. And I picked up one because I feel like I have a lot of the other colors in my stash of palettes. So I just wanted to get one, and plus I heard all of them aren't consistent as far as formula. So I picked up the one that had the really good review, and that is the Mauve Obsessions palette. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It is really tiny. It's literally palm size. It comes with 9 different colors. It has a mirror on the top. And this is what the Mauve Obsessions palette looks like. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. This is right up my alley. When I want to do like a bold eye look, I usually lean towards mauves and like pinks and purples because they really complement a brown skin tone in my opinion. So I already played with it a little bit, and this palette to me has blown all her other palettes out of the water. It is so pigmented, buttery and soft, and the colors are absolutely beautiful. I actually own a Desert Dust palette, and it does not compare to this palette at all as far as the formula. I feel like this palette has a way better formula and it is way more pigmented. I wish she would make all her other palettes with this formula, because then nobody would be able to touch her. It is that great. I would definitely recommend this palette if you're thinking about picking it up for $27. I do believe this palette is definitely worth it. I have no complaints as far as this palette, and I would definitely recommend it. So the other 2 palettes that I picked up are the Natasha de Nonna holiday palettes, okay? So this is what the box look like. It is my favorite color, which is rose gold. It is so shiny, it is so holiday, and it is so like expensive looking. So I was really obsessed with this packaging, okay? So I said I wouldn't buy anything from Natasha de Nonna, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna buy what I think is nice. I feel like I didn't like the Star palette. It was so like, it was just horrible to me. In my opinion, the Star palette was horrible, but girl, she made up for it with these palettes. The formula in this palette, these palettes are totally different from the formula in the Star palette as well. The Star palette, I believe, retailed for $179. I believe these are about $59 if I'm not mistaken. So this was a great opportunity to pick these up because they came out, you know, cheaper than $59. So I would definitely recommend these palettes because they're very pigmented. So I'm gonna start with this palette, okay? So this one is the Aries palette, and it comes with 5 colors. So the first color is about like a champagne, the second one is like a cranberry, the third one is like a burnt orange, the fourth one is like a baby blue, and the 5th color is like iridescent. It goes from like a gold to like a rosy pink color. So two of the shadows literally just fell out of the whole entire palette. Oh, this is going back to Sephora. The whole entire thing just fell out of the palette. So as y'all saw, it just fell out the pan. 2 of them just literally just fell out of the pan. I don't have no idea why. I picked them up and I put them back, but I'm gonna close it so it doesn't come back out. But I'm definitely taking this back. I looked on the site and it's actually $48 per palette. So moving on, I also got the holiday palette in Joya, and this is 01, and this is what it looks like. I'm not going to open it because I'm scared that's going to happen to this one, and this one is actually my favorite palette out of the bunch. So it comes with a duochrome because one side of this one is gold, but the other side has like a pinkish tint to it. This one is matte, but this one is like a berry color. This one is lime green, and that's what I have right here. I also have the matte in my crease a little bit today. Then I have another berry color. It's like a cranberry. This one is more of a shimmer. And last but not least, I have this on my eyelids today, and this one is a rose gold. It's really, really pretty. It's sheer, but you could build it up. I really, really enjoy this palette. Like I find myself going towards this palette like when I want to have like a very just neutral day. I go towards this. If I want to give it a little pop of color, I'll do this. And as you can see, I have this in my tear ducts today, so I think it looks really pretty and it matches my top very nicely. I'm really feeling my makeup look today because I went out of the box. I usually just do a lot of neutrals, but today I did a little pop and I love it. So I would definitely recommend those palettes. I'm definitely going to take that other palette back because I don't even understand how it just fell out of the pan like that. I was fine with the palette for the last couple of days that I had it, so I don't know. I didn't even get to use it yet. I've only swatched it, so I'm gonna take that back. I probably won't include any swatches. So that's it for my haul. I hope you enjoyed. I will have the links to everything down in the bottom bar, and I will speak to you in my next video. Bye, y'all.